0/24 equal to the 192, okay, 192.168.1. After that, host 8 host bits, you know it. All of these 8 bits are the host bits. Now we are converting this network to, we are borrowing 1 bit from the host bits, okay, to the and giving this borrowed bit to the network. We call it subnet bit, you know it, okay? And because we need only 1 subnet bit and also 7 host bits, okay? Now we can change the value of the subnet bits, and finally we will have different networks. Because of that, in this scenario, we are using /25. Why? Because now we have 25 network and subnet bits, okay? We converted, look at here, this is so easy. We converted 1/24, okay, 1/24 network to 2/25 networks, 2 smaller networks, okay? Let me to show you here, and let me to use S value as 0 and also S value as 1. You know that we need to change the S value for creating 2 networks. The first networks equal to 192.168.1.0, S is 0, and also we have H bits, all of them is H bits, 7H and S/25, for example. After that, with S1, we have 192.168.1.1, again 7H, S/25. Now we can find the network address. You can easily find the network address, because in network address we need only to use, instead of the host bits, 0, okay? Because of that, the network address is 192.168.1.0, again 70. This is the network address, /24.25. This is equal to the 192.168.1.0/24. This is the 25. This is the network address of the first subnet. Also for the second subnet, we have 192.168.1. Again 1, and for network address we need to use all of the host bits as 0, S/25. This is equal to 192.168.1.128 /25. This is the network address, 2 network address for these 2 networks. After that, we need to, you know that we need to find the broadcast address, okay? Broadcast address. Again, this is so easy. Look at here. Here we are using, instead of the host bits, 192.168.1, okay? The first bit is 0, and we need to use, instead of the host bits 1, here we have 7.1 /25. Let me write here /25, and the result is 192.168.1.127 /25. That's it. If you subtract 128 from 255, you will have 127. That's it. And for the next networks, we have this broadcast address 192.168.1 or 100, again 1, then 7.1 /25. This means that the broadcast address of the next networks is 192.168.1.255 /25. And after that, all of the addresses between the network address and broadcast address are the host address. Let me write here, host address, okay? The host address starting from 192.168.1.1, okay, for 1 to the, for example, 192.168.126. That's it, okay? This is the host addresses. And after that, in these networks, we have the host address from 192.168.1, 129 to, for example, 254. That's it, okay? Here, as you can see, we created 2 subnets. In each subnet we have 126 IP address. We are using the first subnet, okay, for the first requirements, the requirement A. Let me to write here, this is for requirement A. This is for the one network with 126 IP address. Now we have another network. We can use this another network, the next networks, for creating new subnets for the other rooms, other networks. Look at here. This is the network now we have. And now I'm going to solve the part B. Look at here, we have these networks 192.168.1, 128/25, and we need to create 3 networks. In each network we have 30 IP address. Again, we need to do the same process. Let me to copy this part of configuration, okay, and we can do the same process. We need 3 subnets. This is 3 subnets. In each subnet we have 30 hosts. 2 to the power of s should be greater than 3. Because of that, we need 2 bits for this requirement, and after 2 to the power of h minus 2 should be greater than 30. Because of that, we need 5 bits for host bits. Finally, s plus h means 2 plus 5, and 2 plus 5 equal to 7. We need 7 bits for this requirement, and also we have 7 bits. You know that 25 bits are fixed, and we have only 5 bits of host. We can use this, we have 7 bits of host. We can use these 7 bits for this requirement. Let me to show you. Look at here. We have 192, 168, 128/25. 25, let me to write it in binary. 192, 1, okay, this is fixed. Also, we have 7 bits of the hosts. Now I'm going, this is /25. Now I'm going to subnet this network a little more. Look at here, 192, 168, 1. Now we need 3 bits of subnets. Look at 2 bits of subnets. Because of that, let me use these 2 bits for subnet. And also we need 5 bit for hosts. This is the 5 bit for hosts. That's it. Okay. Again, we need to repeat the process. SS should be used for creating different subnet. SS can be 00, SS can be 01, SS can be 02 or 10, okay, and after that SS can be 11. That's it. Okay, let me to write 192, 168, 1. Okay, 1, the first value is fixed. Then now for subnet we can use 00. Okay, and now we have 5 bits of the H or host. Again, next networks, let me to show you. 192, 168, again 1, then 01, and after that 5 H bits. And the third network, 192, 168, 1, 0, or 10, then after that 5H, and finally we have these networks. 192, 168, 11, again 5H. That's it. Now let me to find again the network address, host address, and broadcast address. Again, we need to do the same process. Look at here. For network address, we need to replace the host bits with 0. 192, 168, 1, okay, 00, 50. Okay, this is /20. Here, as you can see, we converted the /25 networks to the /27 networks. Okay, we created. Let me write here. We had 1 /25 networks. Now we are converting these networks, let me write here, to 3, okay, or 4, for example, 4 /27 networks with a less number of hosts. Because of that, this is /27. Okay, 27 bits of the network and subnets. And after that, here, if you want, you can write this address in the decimal. Let me write in decimal. 192, okay, 192, 168, 1, look at here, 0/21, 128/27. If you calculate the this value, this is equal to the 128, 10, okay, 10050, equal to the 192, 168, 128/27. It's okay. After that, the next networks, let me to copy this calculation. We can change it here. Here we have 01, okay, here we have 10, here we have 11, you know it. Okay, after that we can calculate the next network address, 192, 161, then we have 128, after that 132, the result is 160. Again 128 plus the 64, 192. After that, 128 plus 64 plus 32, 224. That's it. We have now 4 networks. these addresses are the network addresses. For finding the broadcast, again, we need to do the same things, but because this is similar to the previous example, let me to use only write the broadcast address. You know that the broadcast address has a value, a number less than the next network address. For example, for these networks, the broadcast address is 192.168.159 because the next network address is 160. You can calculate it if you want. /27, and after that 192.168.191/27, and after that 192.168 again 1/223/27, and finally 192.168.1/255/27, and all of the addresses between these two addresses are the host address from 192.168.1/129 to the 104.58. Okay, here we have 30 IP address. Again, in the next network from 161 to the 190. Okay, after that in the next networks from 193 to the 222, and in the next networks between 225 and to the 254. As you can see, now we subnetted 4 networks, but we need only 3 networks. Okay, let me to show you. Here we have 3 networks, network 1, network 2, network 3. This is a spare. Here I'm going to use these 3 networks for the scenario part B. In scenario part B, we needed 3 networks. In each network, we have 30 bits. Because of that, here you can use these 3 networks for the part B of the scenario. Again, we have 1 spare networks. And now it's time to converting this spare